So this is a video, a tarot reading for the star sign of Pisces for the month of July 2019. This is a general reading and it may not apply to you. If the message does not fit, feel free to throw it out. Again, this is a reading for Pisces for 2019, July 2019. Okay, Pisces, your first card is the Three of Swords. After that, you have the Sun reversed. Beneath that, you have the Eight of Cups. This is also in reverse. Underneath that, you have the Moon. You have the Four of Cups. Pisces, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. You have the Five of Swords. This is in the reverse as well. And at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, you have a Seven of Wands. This is in the upright. Okay, Pisces, so beginning with this reading, we have some pretty interesting feelings and some interesting feelings and emotions that you may be experiencing this month. The beginning of the month, you have the Three of Swords. This can signify heartbreak. It can also signify wounds that are deeply set within our mind, within our subconscious. We have the Sun in reverse as your next card. This can be feeling down. It can be a disconnection from our childhood. And then we have this Eight of Cups, which can be not quite ready to let go and walk away. It can be trying one more time to make something work. Is there something that you're holding on to? This cup right here, intermixed with this heartbreak, tells me that there's a heartbreak that you're not quite letting go of yet, especially with this moon. This moon and its secrets. Especially with the moon opposing the sun. The sun is in reverse here. And the moon is in upright. Tells me that maybe there's something that you are hiding about this heartbreak. Maybe there's emotions and there's a heartbreak that you experienced and you are trying your best on the outside to let it seem like it's not bothering you, but it is bothering you. We have this Four of Cups right here towards the end of the month. Now this is in the upright. So it tells me that maybe you're so transfixed on one situation that you're neglecting your present and the gifts that the universe is giving you in the present. After that, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Which is a good energy. I feel like this energy is feeling internally pulled. It's got you so emotional. And it's not emotions that maybe other people are noticing. Maybe they just think you look downtrodden. But on the inside, there's this deep, pulsating energy. It's painful to you. But with this Hanged Man in reverse, this can be a little bit of relief from that. This can be gaining some stability back. You're not quite ready to put your feet back on the ground. But you are becoming. You're slowly coming out of this energy towards the end of the month. Following that, we have this Five of Swords. Now, this Five of Swords in the reverse can be recognizing that maybe you're in a situation in which you can't win. Especially with this defensive card with the Seven of Wands. So right away, this is definitely a love reading where you're grappling with your emotions. We're going to clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Sun in reverse. Okay. The Sun in reverse. We have the Temperance card in reverse, and we have the Fool card in upright. It seems you've lost hope in a situation. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. It's fire energy here. With this Fool card, it's interesting because the Fool is ready to take on something new. And yet Temperance is in reverse, so it signifies wanting something new. Maybe you're wanting to try this again, but at the same time you've lost all hope in it. And this Fool as well can signify, particularly with this deck, can signify the tribulations that come the starting anew, and how it can make us feel vulnerable. How it can make us feel awkward. How it can make us feel unsteady, embarking on a new relationship or new outlook towards an old relationship, starting anew from the old. Because this heartbreak still affects you. We have it here. And because there's secrets here, it's likely that other people might not know about it, or it's just so deeply ingrained. It could have honestly happened a long time ago. But it's so deeply ingrained in you, you haven't let it go. So this month is signifying that whatever happened towards the end of the month, after experiencing these emotions afresh and feeling conflicted between starting a new way and losing hope in this relationship, losing hope and happiness, you are going to end up in a better place eventually. But there's lots of realizations you have to make that are here. And not only realizations, you're not only being called to emotionally experience this, but you're being called to mentally begin to analyze the situation. Which you might be struggling to do, and maybe that's what's bringing up all these emotions. But the Hanged Man for me is someone who's beginning to get some clarity. And the Five of Swords that's just coming after this Hanged Man makes me think that you're realizing that maybe this isn't the situation for you. Maybe something else is offered to you and you completely are not interested in all. Maybe it's a rebirth of this old relationship, and even though it's maybe still affects you, you're unwilling to go through it again. Perhaps you were in a toxic relationship before, one that comes around and goes around and comes back again. And it's being offered to you again, and you have to sit there and contemplate it and pretend you're not interested, when in a way you are interested, but you're feigning interest. That could be one possibility with this. And this enlightenment that comes once you pass up this opportunity to go on this emotional love merry-go-round again. Because you realize that there's no winning with this situation for you. And it's very, very difficult for us to do that, to pass up something we want for our future happiness when we know it would give us a little bit of happiness now. So let's clarify this energy, okay? So I have the Tower in reverse. Let's get rid of these. And these cards are also going to clarify what will happen to this situation going into August. I guess I could shuffle in front of the camera as well. Okay, that's too many cards probably. What will happen? Ten of Swords. Okay. So, by acknowledging the pain of this situation, you are avoiding a Tower moment. The Tower reverse can be avoiding a Tower moment that needs to happen. But I don't think that's what it is in this case. I think you've had the Tower many times before. I think what's happening in this case is you are letting it end, especially followed by this Ten of Swords. You are creating an ending. You are creating this drastic change by saying no. And so then you have this painful ending, and you have this woman who's very beautiful, emotionally charged image, and she's just holding on to this man's foot. And she's holding on to it, probably for one last time, this dead situation. And it's got her on the ground. And she's sad, but there's also something serene about her face. To me, her face looks somewhat serene. So, you're avoiding this Tower moment by taking steps to self-preserve yourself from this relationship. You're embracing the Ten of Swords, which is painful. But this Ten of Swords is not as painful as the other Ten of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. This Ten of Swords, there's so much beauty to it that it's more digestible. It's easier for us to experience. So you're being smart, and don't let this Tower in reverse scare you. This is a good thing. This means that you're taking responsibility. I don't feel like that was supposed to come out, so let's just try again. So what is going to be the outcome of the situation? Maybe towards the end of August, maybe later. Okay. The Wheel in reverse. Let's get another card. What's going to be the situation? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So Nine of Pentacles is a card of wealth. It's also a card of being happy in your life, being surrounded by abundance. And it's also known as the Single card as well. So we have this Wheel in reverse and this Nine of Pentacles, which signifies to me that you might be putting, again, a pause on this. It might be having you feeling a little bit exhausted still. But you do have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, the Single card. So you're going to be seeing the upside of all this. You're going to be probably spending some time alone. Okay. I also have the Hermit in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Which to me is kind of suggesting that you might be feeling a little bit lonely. Maybe you're feeling lonely this month. And it's like this loneliness is something that maybe needs to happen for you. Because we have the upside of being lonely, and we have the downside of being lonely as well here. So I feel like this was a very intense situation for you, and it's coming to an end. And you know, it was an intense an intense situation when it was going. And then you're getting this plethora of different aspects to this ending. You're getting this awareness and this control over the situation, and you being the one that stops yourself from continuing this. You're getting this Ten of Swords, which is the ending itself, and the serenity and peace that comes with this ending. You're feeling exhausted by this whole situation, so you're becoming single, and you're going to be both enjoying being single, but there's going to be moments when you really don't enjoy being single as well. And this is actually a very general reading in terms of heartbreak. So 9 of Pentacles is really just feeling yourself, being completely happy by yourself. And the Hermit in reverse can be loneliness at the same time, and the 5 of Pentacles can be feeling left out in the cold. So it's like a bounce, and you know, with all relationships, eventually this is all going to lead to happiness. Is there any other message for Pisces for the month of July? Okay, we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So this is the Moon again. This time it's in reverse, so secrets coming out. Maybe you're going to be releasing some of these secrets. This woman, this angel in this Moon card, her arms are so against her body, and you see these flowers coming out. To me, this signifies, because it's in the reverse, that you're going to be releasing these secrets and these feelings. King of Cups in reverse. Make sure you are trying to be healthy about your emotions. You're letting this cup spill out. Try not to be over emotional once you let these secrets spill out. And you have this 8 of Swords in reverse, which is taking off the blindfold, becoming aware. So overall, your journey this month in July is going to be an emotional journey to awareness towards a relationship. And it's a journey that you take action on. You take a break from this relationship and you end it, or at least end this cycle of it. And you will have some bouts of loneliness, and you will also eventually have some bouts of complete happiness by yourself as well. So you know how relationships kind of go back and forth with emotions. This might be what you're experiencing eventually. But if you're having a tough month, Pisces, I feel for you. You know, the future is always so much brighter. So this is temporary. Okay, well, I hope you have a good July. And I hope that whatever this is, it goes over and you can get through it. You can stay strong. Embrace this ending here. And I will see you again in the month of August. Thank you. Bye.